Hi everyone, welcome back to Through Alchemy. So today's reading is going to be all about what has your person realized about you. This is going to be slightly in depth. We're going to find out what have they really realized, what transpired that, and probable future actions if we can get them. So we have three piles from the left to right. The first pile is rose quartz. The second pile is citrine. And the third pile is phosphosiderite. Because if you need a little longer, pick the one which calls your name the most. Now I'm going to begin with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the rose quartz, this is going to be your reading. I just can't get over how I chipped a nail. I have no idea how that happened, but I refuse to break it completely because it's going to become like really small. And it's almost like I forgot about it, but Spirit is bringing my attention back to it. It makes me feel like, what if your person had their heart broken and they keep on getting it broken, is what I'm hearing. I don't know, they keep doing things that keep hurting them. It's like that's what they think they deserve, or what this person is realizing, that they deserve a lot better than what they put themselves in situations. We have Grand Trine blessings. This is a card about expansion. This is a card about basically wanting blessings for yourself. This is about like putting in little effort time by time. And we have Ayukasa. This is rebirth. So this has the planetary aspects of Pluto, Jupiter, and Neptune. And if you can see, there's like a fetus over here. There's something that your person realizes that they want to bring into this world. And Ayukasa is literally a card about realization, like old patterns being removed. And then we have home. May your body be where a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives. Uh, I'm not getting the hang of it. I am going to start off with some cards. I'm just gonna keep this one. Okay, wait. Actually, I want to remove the pre-shuffle cards. I just feel like doing that. And I want to shuffle the deck. What has pile number 1's person realized? Spirit, can I know? I'm seeing this person crying a lot. I'm seeing this person being very emotional and sort of like maybe they have some guilt or regret about something. I see this person holding their head and just sitting at the corner of their bed and just, like very distressed and distressed. And the weather is quite gloomy outside. Suddenly, again, we have the Temperance. This person wants help for your connection. This person realizes that mistake. I heard mistake. I made a mistake and I'm not proud of it. I just heard I like big person. I cannot lie. You other girls can. Maybe they had a wandering eye. The other day, I don't know why I'm getting the reference of this. The other day I got a comment saying that I have made a mockery out of spirituality because I sing during tarot readings and like reading my cards and everything. And it almost makes me feel like whoever said that of course these things like tend to pinch you, but the more you become, you face these things and become like solid within yourself, these things don't affect you. Like you become stronger in who you are. And whenever I see somebody who doesn't appreciate the way I am, it kind of makes me feel like I wouldn't change myself for a dime. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to do anything. Like this is my way, and there are a lot of people who like the way I read, and then there are people who are not going to agree with the way I read as well, right? So it kind of makes me wonder, why are they reminding me of this? I want to take the Lovers up, right? I was going to do a 4 card spread, but like I don't want to ruin the aesthetics. We'll manage. The message always comes through no matter what. This is what I believe with tarot. So we have Queen of Swords, the Justice in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, the Lovers, 5 of Swords, and 7 of Swords. Bottom of the deck we have the 9 of Swords. This is that energy that I just spoke about, where this person honestly just feels like, they're holding their head. Then I see the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and what's the reason for it is King of Pentacles in reverse. So what this person realizes about you and your connection is that, first of all, this person lacked maturity and value and appreciation for you. They took you for granted. They made a mistake. This person, what's the word, spirit? They have imprisoned themselves in their own, or they're going through like a spiritual imprisonment right now. And it's because of the Ayukasa card as well, where I feel like this person felt a very strong soulmate connection with you, and they still do, is what I'm hearing. Like they are correcting me and they're like, this is still prevalent. You guys still have an ongoing contact. I feel like soulmates, I'm hearing like soulmates or like partners and people may come and go, but this person remains in my life. It's almost like you probably could not be their type, and that's the worst thing that they could have done to themselves, because they limited themselves to just physical attraction. I think that this person has had major clarity, because again we have the Ayakasa card. This is about a realization. The textbook guidebook literally says realization. And when this card is in the reverse, it talks about like old limiting patterns. So what was limiting this person is actually now this is a separate message. I don't think that your person, okay, Spirit is telling me this person does realize that their fear of intimacy, basically, which is also the Ayukasa card with the home. The home card talks about somebody who is scared of intimacy. Okay, they you can see how she's enjoying the waters, and this looks like a steamy, like it looks like hot water. And with the warmth, I pick up on a lot of like intimacy, and especially I wonder if this person, I mean, clearly you can only meet someone to the depths you've met yourself. So I don't think they have met themselves that in that level, or at that level, excuse me, where you wanted them to be. And with the Lovers, since this is a counterpart in us, we have Gemini, Justice, Libra. So we have quite a lot of swords. We have almost all swords over here, and this makes me think, like, what if this person tends to self-sabotage, because we have the 7 of Swords. And I feel like this card is indicative of 2 things over here. One, that this person actually was not investing as much as they knew that they should have. Okay, I'm hearing rightfully said so. This spirit is actually imprisoning. Is that a word? I just tried so hard. Okay, they're just locked up. Okay, let's just go with that. They're just locked up. And this person, I'm hearing that song. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. It was meant to be, we were meant to be. I actually really like this song. I sing it in almost every reading. I feel like this is a song for soulmates. We have growth, movement. I'm gonna pull out another one. Okay, they want me to pull it out from the Lantern Oracle. Is somebody Spanish over here? I'm hearing like one song which is in Spanish. I think I'm gonna link that song down below. I don't know if the lyrics are inappropriate, okay? I've just heard it. I don't know Spanish. I saw this card before and it has come out again. Like when I cut the deck, I saw this card. I was wondering if it's gonna come out, and it did. So we have a spirit self. Be who you are as you are and emptied. This is the ending and the beginning lie at the other side of the same door. Transitions. You have all the inner resources you need to cross whatever bridges arise on your path. That's so funny. They've written whatever bridges arise on your path. Bridges are supposed to link you from path to path, right? Why would you be scared of bridges is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Why would you be scared of bridges? Okay, I was just about to stop. The Spirit is giving me a lot of information for you guys. Because like I have 4 cards on my table that I still have to, connect the dots with, but they're still like, hey, no, wait, we have more for you. So we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, they're like, that's it. We have the Judgment again, Libra energy, with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles came here as well. I have not shuffled this deck properly, so I would assume that the King of Pentacles is an energy in reverse because it was here. All right. So I'm gonna say that this person definitely has grown from whatever experience you have had. Yes, you can trust me on that. This person has grown, because having a realization means that you have had some sort of level of understanding, right? You'd agree with me on that? So with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Lovers over here with the Queen of Swords, and we have the growth, this person realizes that they have always been scared of betrayal over here, because clearly we have 2 people in the background kissing, making out. Whoa. Isn't this the same image over here? Do you see it? I wonder if this person has been unfaithful to you in the past. Now, this is only if you know about it, or they are a flirt. And sometimes people expect that behavior from others because they are like that. Okay, I hate to say it, but I have to be honest, okay? I can't shield you from the truth. So, movement in balance with 5 of Swords and the Justice. They're telling me with the Page of Cups, this is someone who refuses to develop deeper intimacy, right? And I think you already know that. But it's also at the detriment of your well-being, where you might want it, because you know what happens when you pick an emotionally unavailable person that is a little bit more avoidant than you are, because you are somehow on the same level, whether you agree with me or not. I think that kind of self awareness or realization comes with difficulty, and it comes with accountability. And nevertheless, I'm hearing from Spirit that I'm proud of you for cutting this person out, or just thinking that you know that this person is not capable of giving you what you deserve. I think that Spirit is actually telling me that you are somebody that has a lot to give. What happens when you pick somebody who is not on your level, at least, or willing to grow, is that it ultimately, gradually, over time, basically reduces your ability to give, because you're going to start playing the tit for tat because you're not feeling safe enough to be yourself. And I think that this person might have been with someone in the past who was not actually reciprocating their amount of love and affection, as much as they were. So what this resulted in is a miser kind of a behavior, like I'm not gonna do. And this person was actually with a karmic soulmate before you. So this could be a childhood crush, puppy love, whatever it is, okay? This was somebody that they liked, and I think that this person juggled your person around. So it resulted in a hyper independent kind of a personality with the Nine of Pentacles. This just had to pop out. I feel your person also struggles with spending habits quite often. um you know, you might have seen like they invest a lot in like designer couture and everything. We have Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the High Priestess came like this. So I think we're gonna take it as something. Okay, this person actually realizes, it has been revealed to them that they actually do not want to collaborate, or they make it difficult for another person. Yeah, they make it difficult for another person to work with them, and that's why people leave them, because they purposely they sabotage people, sabotage the relationship. So I feel like this person has good amount of awareness what they do and why do they push people away. The Temperance keeps coming in the reverse Sagittarius energy. This is being imbalanced. You see, this is the Grand Trine blessings. This is about like not being satisfied within yourself. How do you expect somebody else to, you know, cooperate with you when you yourself keep contradicting yourself? This person might have given you a heck a lot of mixed messages, because like one day they're in, one day they're feeling like, you know, they're in and they're lovey-dovey with you, and then the next day they're just like, you know, ghosting you. They're not talking to you properly. They're just the behavior is very wishy-washy. And that is not just because like, you know, this person isn't sure of you or has not been sure of you. This is also because of the changes that they've been going through with you, but also because like their mood swings. And I don't mean to sound insensitive, but why can't we just call mood swings what they are? Okay, emotional impulses. Sometimes people go through these fluctuations throughout their day, and what do we call them? We call them mood swings. Okay, so when this person has mood swings throughout their day because of the way they feel about themselves, and then, you know, how their insecurities come up, and then sometimes they're feeling good enough, I just feel like, you know, this person tends to push you away because they don't feel like they can actually tell you like, hey, I'm having a shit day, like, hey, this is happening to me. And relatively speaking, I'm hearing from spirit that, you know, their confusion about you is not your problem or your burden to carry. You agree with me? Because like if you're confused, you really need to sort out what you want in life. And I don't feel your person has that level of comprehension and understanding, or that rapport to begin with themselves. They're very clouded personality. With the High Priestess like this, it almost gives me like, hey, sometimes I understand things, sometimes I don't understand things, because I'm too impatient to sit with myself. Did you get my point? So this person actually has guilt and remorse for what they have done. Integration. What is this integration about, Spirit? Judgment reverse. It is like they realize that they made the wrong choice over here. Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Judgment in reverse. It was wrong to give you less than bare minimum. It was wrong to give you mixed signals, because now it has resulted in you being extremely cautious of them, you completely putting a wall between the both of you. I think that whoever has chosen this file, your person perceives, or actually has happened, that, you know, you're just like shutting them out. You're feeling unsafe around this person. This person feels like they're walking on eggshells with you. And I just feel like when somebody takes you for granted, you should be cautious of your heart. I think you have learned that you should not walk around with your heart on your sleeve. 10 of Wands. As much as you're carrying the burden of, you know, this relationship not working out, they are carrying the burden of hurting you. Both of you are carrying a heavy burden. And I feel like this person is actually feeling the consequences. It's raining outside. I told you, I'm seeing somebody crying all the time, and there is the sun poking out a little bit from the clouds, and I feel like this is like an epiphany. because it's quite gloomy out there. But I love this weather though. We have the High Priestess of us. I told you they're not completely, again, the Judgment, again. Do you see the same major arcana circling around us in this reading with the Wheel of Fortune? This was meant to happen the way it did. And with the Queen of Swords, yet again, Knight of Cups. I honestly feel, you know what? This person thinks that you are out on the hunt, out on a hunt or a look for, what's that saying? I don't know. You're just hunting for new suitors, or like if somebody comes in, you're gonna let them in. And I'm also hearing somebody that's probably a little bit more richer, or like that can afford your love language. Um, Nevertheless, it is about maybe this person, you know, not handling their money too well, and have it like also not wanting to share that with you, because this person, I feel like with Seven of Pentacles, could have been not just like what's the word, stingy with their money, but also their efforts over here. So I'm gonna use my self-curated oracle deck to get a few messages. What would they like to say? If you wish to book a personal reading, all the information is given down below. I respect you and your accomplishments. I just heard beat it. You might be really like mad at this person. Let me pursue you, let me give you the life of your dreams. It's almost like the moment you walk away, now they want to give you everything that you have wanted, or you have distanced yourself. But I see like you have become very concrete with your defenses as of now. Whether you recognize it or not, you know that you're not feeling safe around this person like you used, because somebody has really mistreated you. Like this person, I mean, I'm trying to find a balance between my logical mind and intuitive knowingness. This is what I'm feeling, because this person tends to move more with the practicality of things, and maybe you weren't their type, so they were like, this would not work out. But this difference between having a fluid or flexible type, but actually looking at the components that are important for a relationship, which are emotional compatibility, mental connectivity, and sexual chemistry as well, right? So I'm seeing that, you know, this person it doesn't have like, how do I put this, the maturity basically. Okay, I want to let things unfold naturally, be open-minded. They want to give this another chance is what I'm picking up from this. I want to take concrete actions towards grounding our union. I miss the times we spent in our bubble. So your absence has made their heart grow fonder, and they do want to. I feel like this person will come back for a round two, or however many rounds you've had with this person. The choice and the ball will be in your court. Stay aware is what I'm hearing. Stay aware of the situation, okay? Alright, so pile number one, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button. Subscribe for more. Hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information about personal readings is given down below. And I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number two. If you chose the Citrine, this is going to be your reading. We have Mercury retrograde reinvention. So something I feel like was seeming like it was going on track, but it happened again. Like there's a recurrent pattern that plays out in your connection. It's something your person is understanding about. And it is precisely because of, I'm hearing properly, mommy issues. So that could be about commitment, that could be about intimacy, that could be about getting close to each other, that could also be about putting all your eggs in one basket. You know, this person with the Two of Swords energy could have always been, or could have perpetually been, you know, one foot in, one foot out, confusing you, and these things could have really hurt you. I feel like this person does recognize that. We have Angel's Trumpet, 46, this is to 10, this is Death. We have Pluto and Mars. This person could have had a very strong, aggressive reactions to your needs and demands. It's almost like leading you on or stringing you along or giving the impression or talking to you so much, but then having no fucking plans of making this real. It says literally not turning out as planned. Yeah, I was like, what have I written? Unpredictability and wow, why is this happening in your reading? Unpredictability, and disappointment, sadness. It's like not playing by the book. You're playing with somebody else's emotions, or you want somebody, okay? It's not that they don't want you. You want them, but you're not giving them exactly what they deserve. So it's almost like a realization that has pushed them into a hermit mode with the angel's trumpet, death. So far, both the piles have had really extreme astrology cards where it's like radical changes, like it's like the angels are really blowing trumpets, because it also be, the Venus retrograde really catching them. I'm hearing catching them by the balls, like, hey, stop, stop messing with pile number 2. Stop doing that. If you have no intention of being with them, stop doing that. You can't make up your mind. Don't mess with, somebody else's soulmate. Like, I'm not saying that you might not have them as your soulmate, or they might not be that, excuse me. But I'm also saying that there are other soulmates out there for you. If you think that this is the only person for you, you are fooled. You're fooling yourself. What have they realized? They really need to think about what the hell are they doing with you, just because everything is not about fun and games, Joy. They've been involved with you. This seems like a situationship, honestly. It's like, put a label on it now. Put a label on it. Death. Again, we have death. So something quite tragic. This connection could have ended, or it has resulted in an ego death for your person. I feel like you guys might have definitely had a fight or something, is what I'm picking up. In a journey. I'm telling you, this person has gone within with the transformation card. You take it in reverse. So they are struggling with leaving something behind. They are struggling with leaving something behind, or they have. And the angel's trumpet is almost like a wake-up call. You gotta do what you gotta do. Why you have been, hurting pile number 2? Because of your childhood wounds. We have the third house. This is about childhood. This is about communication. It's almost like this person has to communicate their feelings to you. I would say that, at the very least. And it's like, for them to really understand and grasp what they feel for you is a difficult thing. It's a difficult thing for them to completely express how they feel for you, because there are feelings over here. But this is someone who has been functioning. They realize this. The time is up for having their cake and eating it too. With the 2 death cards over here, most definitely. Some sort of carpet, the rug has been, pulled from their fate. Broken dreams. You can only accept or reject your dreams. Whoa. This is a very deep card. Bottom of the deck. Radical self-love and intention. I feel like, what if this person has really been, controlling you by giving you false promises, or something or the other is what I'm picking up over here. It's almost like they would themselves breaking their own heart. I feel like this person might have been someone who would give up on their own wants and desires because of what other people might think of them. So this picture really gives me like the distorted perception of themselves, like they care way too much about what other people think of them. Almost feels like this girl is sitting naked with herself and she feels like she's broken, and it's like this person has probably been running away from a past relationship. um they have been running away from a past relationship where they have to really look inside, and they have not been able to change that for a really long time, which has been pushed through the circumstances of this situation. What they realize is that they have to really look at what hopes they were carrying in their past for a certain relationship that didn't turn out to be the way that they wanted it to be. So it's almost like it's not fun in games. I keep hearing that it's not fun in games to play with someone else's emotions and just be like, hey, I'll commit to you and I'll commit to you. I hope that makes sense. They know that they have really hurt you. They're kind of like, they like to pretend that they don't know what they're doing. They like to not take responsibility for their own actions. All of this has kind of been like clouded. Like they just kept on doing this to you for a while until it just came to them like they can't keep doing this. I feel like a divine intervention over here. Like you just can't keep doing this to people. You just can't keep breaking their hearts and moving on like, you did nothing to someone. I'm gonna need 4 more shuffles is what I'm hearing from Spirit. I heard that I am sorry, I need discipline. I need this. It's like this person has been allowed way too long in their life to just weasel their way in people's lives in and out. What have they realized? 7 of Wands in reverse. They overstepped your boundaries and they have loose boundaries with themselves. You only overstep somebody else's boundary when you don't have that for yourself. 9 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. That you refuse to walk with them, collaborate with them. Wheel of Fortune. Moon. They would have still done the same thing with you if this would have not happened. That they were shameless enough, and I hate to be so brutal, but I have to be sometimes. The Strength, Leo energy with the bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands reverse, that they had no intentions of actually committing to you. If you're kind of with this person, you need to isolate yourself for a while to see about what you're actually doing. Because this person has a blockage. It has been revealed to them that they are not doing this because they're still very wounded from their past. And this person actually is realizing that you have taken your power back with the Emperor. So we have 7 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, Wheel of Fortune, the Moon in reverse, the Emperor upright, the Strength in reverse at the bottom of the deck, energy with the 2 of Wands as the reasoning of it. So we have Cancer, we have Aries, we have Pisces, my bad, and we have Wheel of Fortune as all signs. We have Leo with the Strength. There's a lot of fire over here. So it has always been like fast with this person where there's no groundedness, because there's not one Pentacle card that I see over here, not even at the bottom of the deck. Okay, we have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in reverse talks about not wanting longevity. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you're not providing stability to another person. This person probably could be so lazy and lethargic that they wouldn't even come to see you. They wouldn't make efforts to come and see you. They would keep doing their own things. They would hang out with their friends. They would do all sorts of things, but they would not come see you. They would not put in that effort with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, because this person is scared of being taken advantage of. They want to keep you at bay with the Queen of Pentacles reverse. It's in their comfort zone to not put in too much effort, because it feels safer to just be in my own comfort zone, not get too attached to another person, right? And just play with their emotions, just like do whatever I want to do, and not care about what the other person wants. I feel like physical affection and quality time was something that you were wanting, and they were not giving that to you. A communication could have also been an issue over here. It's probably like whenever it's time to get physical or something, this person is like, you know, at your beck and call. Or that's one thing that I'm hearing for somebody, that you have to entice them, like you have to bribe them, you have to seduce them to be around you. At some point, I think pile number 2, I say this in the most respectful form, you have to hold yourself accountable. Why are you reducing yourself to an object of desire when you want commitment? If you're treating yourself like that, how do you expect another person to do that? Woman supporting woman, this is exactly what I'm trying to do, whether you're a man or a woman. I am trying to help you see this is not what you deserve. Bottom of the deck, we have circles. Clarity begins at the eye of the storm. Accountability. I just used the word accountability for you. Responsibility is a gift of love to others, to yourself and others. Where you think that this person overstepped your boundary, you have allowed them. Seeing that for yourself would actually be liberating. I had a pre-shuffle card. Moving forward. I feel like if you guys have, split apart, there is a high possibility this person is going to pursue other people and do the same shit around, even though they have had this realization as of now. I'm gonna ask Spirit, okay? Are they gonna continue this shit? Whether with you or somebody else. What are they gonna do? Ten of Cups in reverse. King of Cups. Tower. I think this person won't be able to let go of you. Eight of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This person won't be able to let go of you. This person actually needs your validation. That if you take them back, only then they are worthy of love. Because now their ego is hooked onto you, because you have some shape or form started rejecting them or already have rejected them. So the validation that they wanted from their parents is now shifted, like the burden of pressure has shifted onto you. Does that make sense? So now their inner child is craving that validation from you. So they're going to stick around. They're going to be insecure around you. I'm going to have to ask again. With the Tower, there is going to be some change. It's going to cause more changes within you. For the better though. In your connection. They do have feelings for you. Somehow my heart just doesn't settle on this energy. It feels a little bit like, okay, let's see what comes up. The Star in reverse. The Magician. Six of Pentacles in reverse and Ten of Pentacles. This person is gonna wanna commit to you. What is the Six of Pentacles? I'm trying to be very careful with what I say over here. Six of Pentacles. Are they gonna work harder? Are they gonna change? 8 of Cups. Yeah, I think that the behavior is gonna change. I don't know how that will pan out. I don't know if it's gonna be with you or somebody else, but I was asking in correlation to you. So I do feel that this person has scope for change. I do feel that they want to change. If this has been exactly your story, the way it has played out with the Star in reverse and the Page of Wands with 8 of Cups, they have had difficulty. But I feel like their attachment to you after this has grown. Psychic development. There could be some strong telepathy because we had the card of Angel's Trumpet Death. This is a psychic card as well. Pluto and Mars. Omens. Honoring your energy. I do feel that this person is growing. It's probably the Venus retrograde. Nevertheless, I'm going to pull out a few cards from my self-curated oracle deck. If you wish to book a personal reading or get messages from this, all the information is given down below in the description box. What do they want to say? I'm having many breakthroughs on my own journey. Oh shit. I want to be close to you. I'm loyal and committed to you. So they're understanding that, you are very important to them. That's how the behavior is causing them. That's how their epiphanies and these feelings are causing them to change and leave behind this behavior of taking things and down, like lightly and downplaying their feelings. Despite the challenges, I still want you. So whatever's happened, still they want to pursue you. Oh wow. Let me pursue you, let me give you the life of the dream. So they want to pursue you. I'm hearing chase you. I don't know if this person thinks that, they do chase you. I'm hearing that maybe you also want an ego boost out of it. You are a huge inspiration for my own journey. I stay silent because I don't feel like I'm ready. I'm working on healing. So it is probably a probable cause right now they're in hermit mode, because I did pick up on this energy that something has pushed them, or this realization, or this phase of having a realization was required to go, was like, to have this realization they had to go into the hermit mode. Does that make sense? So pile number 2, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is going to be a reading if you chose the Phosphosiderite. Lantern 44. Consciousness is light. This person has walked through a limiting belief, and I think that as a result of that, this person is experiencing some sort of rage, or was experiencing some sort of like acting out phase is what I'm picking up. Perception in reverse. They couldn't see how the situation was affecting you. I'm hearing forgiveness is key over here. Home. This person was on a path of they were having an enlightenment of their own, and I feel like the realization came through in the moment of this fiery moment. Like it was, see, basically this person stripping illusions. I needed this card. Thank you, Spirit. Whilst they were stripping that illusion of Uranus genius tower, something happened, radical change. This person, about who they are and leap in consciousness, 2 cards about their genuine path unfolding before them. This person was acting out because something was changing. So you know how they say like things have to fall apart before they can fall in place. I feel like this can, it could be related to this connection, or it could be related in their own, to their own personal life. But however, whatever happened over here really was like, just imagine your person is put in the fire. And I'm not trying to make that horrific, it just metaphorically means that, or their mind has been put on fire, like it's like burning their conditioning and their limiting beliefs and what they had been told. Basically your insecurities are things that other people have told us, and then we start becoming conscious about it. Like, so maybe, you know, somebody makes fun of your ethnicity and then you become embarrassed of who you are, or somebody makes fun of your hip dips and you become embarrassed of your body shape. Somebody makes fun of your face molds and then you become embarrassed about your uniqueness. So it could have been something that, you know, this person had a deep insecurity about, which has been something that they have been working towards with the Uranus 9. This is also about, like, I'm hearing master manifestor. It's almost like somebody who understands, like, this epiphany or realization about, perhaps it could have made them feel like they're not good enough for love, and that probably translates as being not feeling not good enough for you. We have grounding in reverse. So this, I want to take this upright spirit. Yeah, so they're telling me with 36 again reduces to 9, and then we have 27, which again reduces to 9, and then we have 44, which reduces to 8, and we have 44 with the home as well. So many synchronicities. Wow, we have perception as 9 as well. My god. So with number 9 over here, this gives me like an independent energy where your person actually, I'm hearing that this person was too fearful to ask for your help in the moment, is what they realized. Like, hey, this is the most uncomfortable emotion that I'm going through right now. Emotional, I just told you. 25. Emotions are messengers to be met with appropriate attention, action, and gratitude. This person did not feel okay, even though they relate with you as their person, their partner, or whatever it is. They couldn't tell you, like, hey, this is what I'm going through. And, you know, I feel like what this person regrets at the moment is like, hey, I should have really told pile number 3. Or they realize this all the more that I could have opened up with pile number 3. You know, I should have told them instead of like acting out and perhaps pushing them away, because in that moment they did not know, like they were losing their mind, and losing your mind sometimes is best for finding out who you are. You know what I mean? So mind, wow, this reading is so divinely guided, because like there's so many like synchronicities and like similarities. I'm hearing mirroring, so you might have also been going through the same thing. I'm picking up on like strong soulmate, twin flame energy. There's a lot of mirroring over here. So this person, they might have like really used their words at that point because they were scared of losing you, but they were also more fearful of letting you in on the secret of what they're actually feeling and going through. And I feel like it was a fear of inadequacy that they didn't want to show you, because there was a little bit of pride that was coming through, a little bit of ego telling them that don't show them so much of what you are. And I think that it could have given you an impression that, you know, this person is quite flighty. I get this is a long-term connection, or this is something that you were perceiving to be as quite long-term, and I'm hearing that you both think that you both have really helped each other. I think at least this person thinks that you both have helped each other really open up your hearts to each other, your life to each other, and let somebody in. I feel like with the Mercury energy, this is like you guys probably really get along on a mental level. I think what they think is that they can trust you, they can open up to you, and they regret not doing that sooner. I'm hearing sooner than later. I'm also hearing like easier said than done. This is the Magician card, and when we have the Uranus as well, these are quite like powerful, spiritually tapped in. It's almost like what's driving the car right now, the vehicle right now, is a spiritual concept, psychic development. You or your person both could be psychic, or it just means that you're getting intuitive nudges. So I really do feel that there is some sort of, you know, strong connectivity with the collective. with retreat. This person could have taken with ancient wisdom and growth. This card has come up for all piles. Healing energy, because your person has done some sort of work on themselves. This is somebody who likes to work on themselves. This is somebody who likes to, this is somebody who really likes to, I don't know if your person is actually very psychic and they didn't talk to angels, or they have some sort of like belief in their religion and they pray, and basically they have gotten some sort of answers in this situation, or having this situation in their life. With the retreat card, it really gives me like this person has understood something about themselves or their path moving forward, where their confusion was bleeding onto you and they realized that they should have been open. It's not like they need to have answers about it, but it's like they could have just let you in on what's going on with them. So I don't know how they behaved and how that impacted your connection with them or you, but they do realize this, that they could have done better. So we have the Ten of Cups. This gives me like you bring them emotional fulfillment, but I think that this person realizes that they are growing closer to themselves, and that's why they understand. It's almost like this person understands that they need to make themselves more happy. So Six of Wands in reverse, there was a little bit of fear of losing out on you. Two of Swords in reverse. I feel like if this person was confused in the past about whether they want to be with you or not, and they stopped communicating with you, or like they were confused about what is happening. I have a last pre-shuffle card. This is ginseng. This is Uranus and Jupiter. We have Uranus twice over here. And we have Magician as well. This is the Magician card. It's number 40. We have so many similar numbers over here. It's like kind of mind-boggling. Eight of Wands reversed can mean that, you know, they stopped communicating, or things just slowed down suddenly, or they just ghosted you, or they, I don't think this, I don't know, I mean, it could be anything, but I just feel like this person got clarity about something that was being blocked or riddled because of their fear of inadequacy. Like they were not feeling enough because of an insecurity that they had. What kind of, like, I mean, it was something based upon like not feeling good enough. I'm hearing something about money as well. But it's like they have realized that they were not pushing away the idea of you and them together because they weren't sure of you. They were pushing that away because what was provoking them to be unsure of you is the fact that they were not feeling good enough. We have home. This was in pile number 1. May your body be where a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives. They are realizing that they feel so warm with you. They feel so connected with you. They feel so safe with you. Why would they put you through that? I'm hearing like I was a jock. Movement into balance. It's also in pile number 1. Ascension. This person has definitely grown out of it, or like is growing in a journey, union of souls. They want to come back into your life if there was some sort of separation, or if there was distance created. I'm hearing geographical distance. This person wants to become more open with you. Like they feel like this was a mistake that they just couldn't open up to you. It's like expressing those difficult emotions probably has never been their strong suit. I'm hearing about talking, communicating. And they were not listening to their own emotional body when they were so riddled with what was bothering them, you know what I mean? So it's almost like this person still feels like, how could I express that? But they also understand like they should have kept you in the loop of it. They should have always like just told you what is happening over here. The King of Cups in reverse. This was a little bit drawn, like this situation was drawn through a little bit of emotional immaturity right from the right from their inner child. So we have Knight of Cups in reverse. This could have been about commitment, like they were acting unsure about you because they were not feeling good enough, and that was the underlying fear always driving them to make them feel like they're not good enough for being loved. Like it's like a subconscious key that drives you away from people that you know that can love you, and you kind of like try to find the next best thing or something, because like I don't know, peace. seems a little bit uncomfortable, it's too silent to just look at yourself, and it's easier to blame the other person. So I don't know if this person has always been with people that are more chaotic than them. That could be a situation. Feeling slightly drained in your reading. I don't know if this is the ginseng card did talk about digestive issues as well. We have the Emperor. So this person could have been so controlling about their feelings that they would have shut down with you. And I think this sums up with the whole reading, telling me that this person is someone who tends to shut down. The Three of Swords, they are hurting, and they're hurting about the fact that they bought this wall or this barrier or this, I don't know, this little bit of like, they brought this question or doubt in your head now that you're going to be cautious about. Like, I feel like maybe this person isn't that into me as much as I thought they were. I'm really feeling that energy. Like, they made you question that, or I mean, I am not the same person. We have Death over here, Scorpius. I'm hearing you're beautiful, it's true. I'm so tired to even sing, but you know what I mean, right? You have Star and Scorpio. Your energies, this pile is so low. I believe you should take salt baths and everything, because this person might be pulling up on your heartstrings, or it could just be your own ascension journey that is really, you don't have to, I want to tell somebody out there that you don't have to, be productive to grant yourself permission to take a nap. Okay, you are enough the way you are right now, and you don't need to do anything to seek pleasure in life or gain pleasure or give yourself that. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse again with the Three of Wands in reverse. This person, to avoid disappointment in relationships and what their definition of relationships has been, was trying to take a flighty approach, or was trying to, mess with your boundaries, basically downplay your words so that they don't have to look at what bothers them inside, instead of letting you know that they don't feel good enough for being to be loved. And this person right now is in their feminine energy. I feel like what they have done is that, they have made you feel a little bit cautious around them. And now I think that with the feminine energy and joy, you're not completely yourself. Your energy is not flowing around them, so you feel quite defensive around them, right? And they're noticing that. This energy is a little bit like pile number one, but it is a different cause. I think so. For few of you were actually committed to this person. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, this was also in pile number one. Why do we have the Nine of Pentacles? Creative power. They felt small in front of you. Something about you makes them feel small. Creative power. This gives me like the Empress energy. Release your alchemical energy into the world. They just started feeling small in front of you, and they wanted to run away from this connection. Instead of like letting you in and telling you like, hey, I don't feel good enough, like something is bothering me, or like I'm going to lose you to someone else, or later on you're going to get bored of me, or you're going to take somebody else. Like I don't even know if this person, they're telling me they just felt really insecure around you at some point, and they just decided to bolt. Like when they could have just spoken to you about it, they just decided that I am going to run away from it. I don't feel safe here. So it was a special, wow, why did I say special? It was a case of self-sabotage. The inner child really came out. It's all good. They want to fix this. Something about music could be really important over here. The struggle, they're still struggling with it, because sometimes they still try to resist. Like this person, we have masculine and feminine energies, right? So this person sometimes like tends to forget their value, and they put themselves in this defense mode in the masculine energy, where they stop accepting, love and help. They only ask for help. So this person's problem is also that they don't know how to accept help. And we have change, new beginnings, and abundance. I really feel like this person is going to come back, or they wanting to mend the situation with you. I feel like for a few of you, this person is already in your life, and this was a frictional phase between, your relationship with them. I think that this person seems like the most sincere out of all. I don't know, this energy seems a little bit like calmer and a little bit more innocent, but don't take my word for it. Trust your intuition about whatever it tells you. So we have the Three of Wands now. There's optimism growing in this person, like there's again beginning to plan future with you. King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands in reverse. This person still needs to be like looked after, like you can't just blindly trust them, is what I'm feeling. We have the World, the King of Wands, King of Swords, because they still have this tendency of shutting down, or they could, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Cups. Like, I feel like their escape mechanism could be to just avoid meeting you, talking to you, and like catering their needs of affection with their friends or family, and like loitering around and keeping themselves busy and just doing whatever they do. And I think that this person tells themselves that they don't have the time for it, but sometimes, because it's not that they don't have time for you, but they don't have time for those emotions, because they're not actually running away from you, they're running away from themselves, right? So I think that this person relatively still needs more time to, like, you can't be lenient with somebody who has already done the same thing. You can't just be like, oh, they're hurting, so I'm just gonna, let them off. You have to be also very strict with your boundaries, and if you do the same thing, which is possible, is what I'm picking up over here, you gotta also hold yourself accountable in this situation. And I feel like what I'm picking over here is that maybe you guys need more quality time together. Maybe you guys need more quality time to mend the situation together, a little bit more fun rather than constantly revisiting what has happened in the past. I'm not saying that don't talk about it, but I am saying that you guys need to spend more time rather than always giving into your anxieties. And I feel like when somebody is communicating that to you, when you have trust in this person, it's very circumstantial. Okay, this advice might not apply to everyone, but when you're communicating with them and then they're telling you that they're going to do this and you think that they're going to follow up with it, or if you believe that, that is completely up to your discernment. That's why I said this advice is like completely optional and subjective. But if you believe them and you're having that conversation, you know that they're a good character, and people make mistakes. That's why I started off with forgiveness is required in the beginning. I feel like this person, you guys need to have that conversation, but you can't keep bringing it up and making it as the only thing in your relationship. Like, if you are able to forgive this person, move forward with it. But if you're gonna hold a sword over their head and like keep taunting them, I don't think that this is the best thing to do about it. So that's completely dependent on you and your discernment, and how safe do you feel in moving forward with this. I think that this is about loyalty, with the dogs barking in the background. We have sharing. There is giving and receiving. There is giving and receiving, and receiving and giving. Whoa. This is about like working with each other. This is not about pinpointing fingers. Okay? I feel like this person wants to work with you. They're realizing that they need to step out of their comfort zone. Whenever they feel like shutting down, they can't do that on, like, with you. They can't just, you can't just become that selfish in a relationship with someone. So I'm going to pull out a few channel messages from a self-curated oracle deck. If you wish to book a personal reading or get messages from this, all the information is given down below in the description box. Despite the challenges, I still want to be with you. So they still want you, right? I told you, I've never been so happy and emotionally fulfilled with someone. I'm telling you, there is compatibility over here. So I feel like kind of, giving you this advice through me, that you can work this through if you want to. Just don't hold a sword over the other person's head. And if you don't feel safe enough, then just let go. Don't torture the other person as well. And if they don't live up to it and you know that they won't, then don't torture yourself. Okay? I stay silent because I don't feel like I'm ready. I'm working on healing. I do believe that this person is sincere to an extent. They're not a bad person, I think so, again, but use your discernment. You have taught me so much about love and life. Yeah, they have learned through this situation, right? I have been deceived many times. I can't tell what's real from fake. So they might have opened up a lot in their childhood or in their teenage years, and that was not like the best decision to do. They didn't pick the true truest people in their corner. I am working hard on my goals so I can provide for you. So I feel like this is more about like working hard on the emotional bond with you. I can't see you with anyone else. We're meant to be together. So, this person wants to make moves towards you and work with you on this because they don't want to lose you. It's as plain as that, as simple as that. All right, so pile number 3, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below. And I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye-bye.